Sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button and turn your notifications so you are notified each time I upload. And please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I am saying a very big shout out to every one of you for the love, the support you will shower me here with. I am grateful, and you all are super sweet. So today we'll be talking about what is going on in Congo, how major companies exploit Congo, how major countries, the oppressors, are exploiting Congo. What are they doing? They are mining cobalt, child labor, so many things. All the horrible, that is what they are doing to them. And people are not talking enough about it. Why? Because they are not colored. Because they look like me. That's why you are not getting awareness. You are not seeing this. But we are seeing Israel and Palestine. There is no aid going to them, but aids are going to people that look like them. Oppressors have so many things in common. Let's get into this video.
Did you know that there is a genocide going on in the Congo and in Sudan? But much like the Palestinians, nobody gives a fuck because they ain't white. Yes, it's Monday morning. Yeah, I went there. I took the bus too. It was a 25 passenger bus with beds and shit on the back of it. Yep, I went there. Went all the way there. The whole reason motherfuckers do not give a fuck about how many bombs drop in Gaza or the genocides that are going into Sudan and the Congo are because these people are not white. They're not fair-skinned. They're not Caucasian descent. None. Nope. That's the only reason they don't give a fuck. When Russia was dropping bombs on innocent civilians in Ukraine, everybody got up in their goddamn face. Oh my God, I can't believe they're doing it. White people. They're Caucasians. It's the only reason our fucking State Department even give a fuck. But when it happens someplace with people with a little bit more melanin in their skin, fuck them. Yeah, I went there and I don't care anymore. Fuck y'all. Y'all can keep playing this bullshit if you want to. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Some of y'all are looking at your fucking screen going, wait a minute, there's a genocide going on in the Congo and Sudan? Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Ask yourself why you haven't seen it. Ask yourself why I'm the fucking first person to tell you that this is going on. Just think about it. Just think. Give yourself 3 seconds to go, why haven't I heard this before? You know why you haven't heard it before. You know exactly why you haven't heard it before. Because America's biggest export is racism, and they don't give a fuck. Oh shit, people are dying in Sierra Leone? We don't give a fuck. Like seriously, I'm done with the veil of fucking respectability that we have in this goddamn country. I'm done with it. I don't think I was ever on board with it, but now I got a platform, so I really don't give a fuck. Really. Some of y'all are so blatant with your bullshit, your eyes are brown. Some of the conversations some of you simple motherfuckers have consist of, oh, white people are dying, I need to care. Oh, brown people are dying. What's for dinner? And I don't really feel bad because you've been conditioned for this. You've been conditioned. I mean, shit, in America is a goddamn cottage industry. 500 black women go missing. Nobody says shit. 500 Native and Indigenous women go missing. Nobody says shit. One goofy white girl goes missing. Oh my God, Amber Alerts. It's all over the television. The search for a white girl, make white girl listen. And no disrespect, I ain't saying that as a bad thing. I'm not. I want those white girls to come home, just like I want the black girls and the Native and Indigenous girls to come home. What I'm saying is we've been conditioned to fucking pretend like this shit ain't happening because the people don't look like us. Some of y'all are really still staring at your phone going, Congo? Sudan? What? Yes. Yes. Ethnic cleansing, genocide, fucking SA as a torture technique. And there's a whole bunch of people that are like, I don't give a fuck. It's in the Sudan. It's in the Congo. I don't give a fuck. They don't look like me. Exactly. Exactly. Same thing going on in fucking Israel. Goddamn it, truth be fucking told. Let's just keep it 100, man. The Israeli government does not look like me. Benjamin Netanyahu does not have my melanin. Some motherfuckers like, we gonna side with the white folk. Again, argue with your mama, don't argue with me. They could drop nukes in Gaza and somebody would be like, well, they gotta defend themselves. Because the Gazans don't look like you. You have no vested fucking interest in this shit. And please understand, there are people who don't look like me who are saying the same fucking thing. How long has MMIW been going on? Decades. No more stolen women. The red hand over people's mouths. Do you think that's some shit that got started on social media? No. The native and indigenous community have been saying this shit for 20, 30 fucking years. And nobody paid attention. Nobody. And that's here. That's here. Look at Canada. Go. Since we're going to go to North America. Look at Canada. They're finding every day they go to one of these fucking Christian schools and then out back there's a mass goddamn grave. Is Canada doing wall-to-wall coverage of the shit? No. Because they don't look like Canadians. You are conditioned not to give a fuck about people that don't look like you. You're conditioned. Fuck that idea of, well, we're conditioned not to give a fuck about anything outside of the U.S. Oh, yes, we do. We give a fuck about a lot of fucks about a bunch of shit that's outside the U.S. But we give a fuck about it when it looks like y'all. There's not one humanitarian truck going into the Congo. Not none. There's no $100 billion aid package for the people of Sudan. Because they don't look like you. You see Palestinians burying their dead. And you do not give a fuck. Because of cultural differences, like the fact that they're Muslim and you're not. Or, my personal favorite, they don't fucking look like you. When Ukrainians get bombed, there's concern. Where's the We Are the World people singing? This shit has been going on in Africa for fucking decades. Because colonial goddamn nations, and I'm standing in one of them, just couldn't keep their fucking grubby little hands out of the country, out of the continent of Africa and the nations therein. We have a real nasty tendency of doing that. We ain't never sent the CIA after a country that is predominantly Caucasian. Latin America, fuck them. Africa, fuck them. The Middle East, fuck them. And we're conditioned to think like this. Y'all still looking at the screen going, wait a minute, there's a fucking genocide going on in the Congo and Sudan? Yes! Look it up! And nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. I ain't seen one Hollywood actor write a letter saying, hey, Joe Biden, could you please give a fuck about the Congo? Where's that letter at? The only fucking reason people give a shit is because the Israeli government looks like white folk. Fuck all this bullshit, man. I'm tired of fucking trying to pretend. Sorry. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Be honest with yourself. And it used to be we were blatant with the shit, but it was black and white television. We had 3 channels. Nobody really gave a fuck. We're in the age of social media. We are in the age of social media. There are people who are Sudanese and Congolese fucking refugees and fucking people who were born there that have been talking about this shit for over a fucking week. And people are still going, huh? What do you mean there's genocide? We have people in Gaza talking about the bombings. And our own fucking government is like, well, we really don't believe the numbers. These motherfuckers drop bombs every day for 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row, but you don't believe the numbers. No, you don't believe the brown. You don't believe the melanated. There. That's what the fuck it is. That's why motherfuckers people are literally just now waking up to the idea that, wow, our fucking federal government's been putting their fingers in a bunch of bullshit. That's it. That is it. Now, some of y'all are going to go scramble to try to figure this shit out. Because it's true. The United States government, the United Kingdom, France, Germany, fucking Russia, China, they don't give a fuck about melanated people on this planet. They don't. But, oh my goodness, some Ukrainian civilians got bombed. Let me cry a little bit. All I'm saying is stop lying. We no longer believe in the blatant bullshit that you put in front of us. Motherfucker, do you know we can see you? You right there. It's on your nose.
The fact that some of the richest companies in the world, some of the most overvalued companies on this planet pays for cobalt from mines like this and do not give a... For anybody who's been living under a rock, like Africa's resources, Europeans have been finding new and creative ways to invade Africa and extract those very same resources for the smallest amount of money they can, the tiniest thing. Obviously, with no regard towards the people and their working conditions and the tools that they have to do the damn job in the first place, but the planet as well, and no regard towards their customers who actually fund the doggone companies that's doing this. Yes, America, if you purchased a car or phone in the last 25 years or enjoyed the luxuries of having or using one, then you have contributed to another genocide. You almost finna get a bingo card, America. But how do we know that the cobalt used in all of these things, including the ones I said before, how do we know that they come from Congo and those specific mines? 73% of the cobalt mine in the world comes from the Democratic Republic of Congo. If you think it's just a coincidence that these people haven't seen peace in the last 20 years, especially during the time where you know America been digitizing with phones, laptops, and with the cars, it's the same deal that Europeans offer every melanated country. It's either get down or lay down, and lay down means either they're killing you or they're funding your ops. And in this situation, almost 6 million people have lost their lives so the resources can be snuck out the back door, so your phone can be powered for the low. Not for you, but for the company. You pay top dollar. We pay top dollar. Disgusting. Native Americans, Palestine, that was always free. Congo, Sudan.
I'm gonna try to get through this without crying. Not only was I born and raised in the Democratic Republic of Congo, I am also a refugee. The Congolese people are no stranger to war. In fact, many people can't even pinpoint if the war ever ended or when it truly started. What we do know is what it's about and what it has done to our beautiful Congo. Congo is one of the world's largest producers of cobalt, which is used for batteries and all of your electric cars. We are also one of the world's largest producers of coltan, which is used for your phone. Right now in the DRC, women, children, men, people are being forced into slavery in order to continue to produce these resources so the world can keep spinning, while our people continue to suffer. These rebel groups are being funded by America, France, Britain, Israel. In 2016, I was doing pageants. I was straight out of college advocating for this, fighting for this. And all of those years ago, it consumed me. All I could do was try to fight for my country, was do all I can in my power to fight for my country. And it feels like it was useless. It feels like nothing has changed. And those were years ago. Fast forward to 2023, and women are still being raped. People are still being killed in ways that we cannot even say, we cannot even express without losing our minds, because it is inhumane what is happening to people in Congo. It feels like no matter what we do, it just never ends. No matter how often we participate in fundraisers, we join support groups to end conflict, we raise awareness, it does not feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I think I just kind of gave up. I feel like I had to give up. Like I have to live my life without feeling like I'm in this constant just slum of what is this world? And sometimes it takes a lot for us to come on here and try to raise awareness when something is this close to home, when something hits this close to home. Here is a few things you can do. You can support diplomatic efforts to end the conflict. Of course, you can always donate as well. And if you're comfortable and if you can emotionally handle it, you can learn more and raise awareness. It's almost like the people of Congo never stood a chance. We never stood a chance. The Congolese people are no stranger to war. In fact, many people can't even pinpoint.
I believe that we as the world have failed Congo. We have all of us have failed Congo. I remember the first time I learned about Congo, I was like 8 or 9, and I was watching a movie. And when I tell you the things I saw were so horrific. So horrific. I could not believe, like, I'm 22 now, and look at me now just talking about it. The things I saw were so horrific. And the first movie I ever saw about Congo was to do with child soldiers. And it was showing how they would recruit some child soldiers. And basically, these rebels who were being paid to take resources out of Congo would go into villages and then gather all the adults. And then basically they would just go in blazing. Like, they'll shoot anyone who tries to run. They shoot everyone. And then they take the remaining survivors. They make all the adults kneel down. And then they just like shoot them all point blank. And they take the kids. And they're like, if you're not going to fight the war, we're gonna kill you right now. And you know, it's so sad because this isn't even, what I'm saying right now isn't even 2% of what's happening. It's not even 2% of the horrific shit that goes down in that country. It is so scary. And my soul, it eats my soul.
So this is all I got from this video, and sincerely speaking, this is really so sad. It's so sad to see that Congo is going through all this, and you all know the sponsors already. And I do not think that, because I haven't seen anything about them giving America or other countries, Britain and France and all that, giving aid to them. But why would they give aid to them? Because they look exactly like me. I mean, it doesn't look like people that should be getting aid. And why are they even getting aid? They are also being invaded by all these countries: Israel, America, British government, and France. I mean, all these countries are the ones doing all these evil things in Congo. Cobalt mining, child labor, SA, and the rest of it. People are not talking enough about this. People are not speaking enough on this. But I am saying a very big shout out to all our African American brothers and sisters who are also raising awareness all over. We see you all on TikTok. We see you all over, and we are very appreciative of it. And let us keep creating awareness, because they do not deserve all this going on in their country. They do not deserve to live like this. You can imagine waking up and not knowing what is going to be your next. You might die, you might make it, you might have food, you might not have food, you might be SA, you might be like, you might be, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot going on in a very rich country that they have rendered useless. Why? Because they have to mine. They have to steal, because that is what they do. They come to steal and render people useless. They kill. Every day, people are dying. Kids are dying, mothers. Child labor. They steal and they run away. And what they are stealing from people that live here, people that are from there, are not enjoying anything or getting anything. The only thing they are getting is death, just for having mineral resources in their own country. And it is a very huge chain that America and the rest of them are part of it. You know, one thing I know, oppressors have so many things in common. They work together. They uphold each other because they want to keep stealing. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.